This is an ad done by the progressive group Agenda Project Action Fund. And they're basically pointing their fingers to Republican cuts, and they've called this ad Republican Cuts Kill. Take a look.
Washington actually can cut spending.
The CDC says its discretionary funding has been cut by $585 million since 2010.
Cut. Less government. Cut.
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 Our budget has been flat since 2003. Responding to an emerging infectious disease threat, this is particularly damaging.
Cut.
Cut.
That was the left hook.
Cut. Cut. Cut.
The right cross was the sequestration.
Cut. Cut.
The NIH saw its budget slashed by $446 million.
Cut. Cut. Cut.
There are outbreaks happening today that we're not able to recognize, stop, or prevent as effectively as we should be able to.
Cut. Cut.
Cut.
Cut. Cut.
Cut.
Cut. Cut.
Cut. Cut. Cut. Go. Cut. Cut.
Cut. Cut.
Cut.
Make a cut.
Damn.
Damn.
That was a really aggressive ad.
I'm not sure in my entire life I've ever seen a Democratic ad that aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the Agenda Project Action Fund. These are the same guys who did the throwing Granny over a cliff in 2012. You remember that ad?
Yes.
Right? And so they're not playing it. And they're putting this in Kentucky, North Carolina, South Dakota, and Kansas, where there are tight Senate races. And you'll see people in those races in the ad, people like McConnell in Kentucky, Pat Roberts in Kansas, saying cut, 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 cut. Man, that was an elbow from the sky.
That was a really strong ad. I mean, you rarely see that kind of advertisement coming from Democrats. They're usually very weak in advertising. So
look, if we had a level playing field, I might even criticize that ad and say, it's a little over the top, right?
No, we need a little bit of a freaking balance when it comes to Democrats versus Republicans in political ads.
I mean, you got dead people and they say they did it, right? So now, as we talked about before on the show, is it definitely because of Republican cuts to the NIH that we don't have the virus? That we don't have the cure for the virus, and like a credible case can be made, but it's not like it's 100% fact, right? Yeah. So I'm being objective about that.
This political ad might not be 100% accurate? That's weird.
But given the political context that we actually live in, right, where Democrats are always playing patty cakes and Republicans run ads like this without blinking, it's actually a little refreshing to see any kind of Democratic group fighting back.